All right, because it's a farmer's prerogative, I'm going to change my mind here, and I'll show you why. This right here, when I was starting to pull them off of the second half of the bed, I saw the green right there, and I didn't like that. And there's more here, and there were some others too. So I'm going to try to overlap this just a little bit better, because this is like the 3-foot wide stuff that I had instead of the big tarp. The other thing that it affords me, however, is I am able to extend over into the arugula that Deb took out yesterday in order to see how it solarizes. So she pulled the plants here, and I'm going to need to find a tarp to put onto this half of the bed, but I did have these tarps that happen to be big enough that I could just expand them out. So I like that idea. I was thinking about that last night in solarizing and doing it out in the bigger field and stuff like that. But we don't necessarily need special tarps or cut tarps specifically for beds or anything like that. We can just keep folding them over as we need them and stuff. So I'm gonna leave it like that for now, and I'm actually gonna get a filter or a stopper for that very first sprinkler and see if we can get it to stop dripping and still water things. Like I say, had trouble in the past, so I don't know. I can kind of look underneath here though. That's what I noticed yesterday when I was doing this, and the reason I wanted to do it was it looks like it's done a pretty nice job of getting rid of the lettuce plants that were left in here after the mowing and tilling. Whether it is time beneficial or not, I can ask Deb how long it took her to pull this bed, but I don't know if she'll know even a relative time, because I didn't ask her to time herself, so I have no idea if she has any idea what timing it might have taken. I think they are going to do these 2 beds of GSM, so I can have them get timed there, and we can see what all works there. Also, I need to find some more tarps and get that middle section. It really points out though that of the, I think there's 10 beds in here, we've got 3 that are up and running. So we've got the one arugula, not this GSM, and then these 2 GSM beds here. So these 2 and that one, and that's it. That's all that's in this bed, or in this hoop house that's seeded, all the beds that are seeded. So we do have 2 beds of arugula that are okay out there. They need to get weeded, and but we're going to run into that thermal dormancy issue, and so that's why it's important to get this figured out solarized wise, get it up, get the beds ready, and then we want to try the screens or the agribond, keeping the agribond wet, and see if we can get the seeds to germinate. Once we get the seeds to germinate, we'll be fine. They'll bolt quickly, but we'll get a couple of harvests out of them at least, and then we can just keep rotating and stuff like that. Right now, we can't even do that because we don't have any of that set up yet. So we need to get that going.